so that doesn't help me. Or does it? Oh, it does, because that's the path to go forward, isn't it? I have to lift this. Or, yeah. So it looks like I have to go up there. But can I go lower? And why is this one tunnel like just a oh! You're dropping. You're dropping. Why didn't I get back up? Did my cake get in the way? Oh. Oh, wait. Cal. But why, though? Alright, boy. Then how do I get up? Do I have to pull that down, then? Is that it? Is that everything I can pull down? No. Or just zoom past it, that works too. Thought you would have stuck to it. You did not. Hello? Cal? Oh, was it a jump wall, not a run wall? Okay. Okay.
Z's close.
How close? Which way's the right way? I can't read this map at all. Okay, squeeze through here. That's a grapple point. That looks like that's going to a meditation point, and that's a boss room. Which means this is not on the map, it's secret. How do I get up there? Do I gotta lift these two? Could you please land on the freaking wall? That'd be splendid. Like, I hit it with my face. And Cal's like, I don't know what to do with this. There we go. There was a shiny.
This is a nice one.
I didn't realize there was a shiny there. That was it, though? Just a shiny? A little disappointed. That's all that was, but okay. Okay. What's over here? Nothing. I don't like that the prompts can show through the wall. I mean, I guess it's technically visible, but it's still weird. And I don't mean like the prompts themselves, I mean the fact that I can access these from, you know, outside. Hang on, before I do that. This isn't gonna like plot catch me or anything, right?
The commander's gone. The ship's coming apart.
Oh no.
Detach the sphere. Do it now.
Oh, the main sphere of the Lucre Hulk. Command center. Emergency landing. The Lucre Hulk primacy, having entered the Kobo system too close to the abyss, began being pulled apart by its gravitational forces. In a last-ditch move, the remaining bridge crew detached the core, planning to emergency land on the planet below. Forward control tower. I do not have any points to spend.
Let's keep going.
Going where? That way is forward. That's an elevator that's gonna tell me how to go back.
Could be anywhere. Ready, BD? If you're ready, I'm ready.
But he's gonna be over here? Probably not. Probably gonna be info over here, right? Some lore? Don't be nothing. Thank you.
Escape pods. Might come in handy.
Are they even functional? The towers atop the Lucre Hulk core were primarily for communication, high-level administration, and ship controls. As such, an executive suite of escape pods is available for the High Command in need of a swift departure. Where's the conference room where, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon were sitting in? Ooh. Oh, that's one way, though, huh? Unless it turns off when you land. It's just there for protective... Yeah, it's just there for, like, ray shielding instead of doors. It's nice seeing these hallways, because you don't really see them after episode 1. Wow, we're going all the way down, huh? Down to the core. Whoa, that's the whole thing! Yeah, we are in the command tower. Wow. Oh. And then, this is the stairs where the one-way door is with this. Yes. I'm so glad I took this down. I'm so glad I got this. What are you? Health up. Good, because I'm about 90% sure I'm going to fight a boss. Now, this isn't actually one way anymore, is it? No, it's turned off. Yeah, it's a one-way door in the same way the other doors are one-way doors, as in you have to open it from the other side. It's just in this case, the door doesn't open, or the door just vanishes when you get to the other side instead of having to open it. It's functionally the same as any other door, except you can see through it, so it can taunt you with an essence. Fine, I'll take it. It's a long elevator ride, though. With good reason. We're literally at the bottom of the ball to the top of the ball, so... And they lost the rest of the ring. I wonder if I can do... I can lift that platform now. And then there was the other room that's further along that I couldn't reach because I need to be able to lift the platform. You there yet? Not this way. It is this way. It's this way. Whoa, look at that. Oh. Center part here. Now, can I not activate this? No! No! This elevator doesn't have a pressure plate. Just the whole floor is the pressure plate. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. I have to sit through this whole thing again because they didn't design a competent elevator? Are you kidding me? I'm just trying to explore. I tried to dash through and the game was like, no, you landed on it. Now it's time to go all the way back down. Who designed this? Let me kick him in the teeth. That's so dumb. Why would you waste my time by taking the entire elevator? Why would you do it like that? Like, I checked to make sure I was going the right way, then decided to go the wrong way, and then you're like, hang on though. Let me screw you even harder. Why is it built that way? At the very least, tell me which part of the pressure plate that moves it. Because I don't know if I landed on it or not, if it's the entire floor. Because it didn't kick in until I stepped on the midpoint. Like, all the other ones have very clear pressure plates of like, this is where you step to make it move. I don't know if it's the entire elevator, if it's you hit the middle threshold, but don't make me take it all the way back down when I realize, hey, there's a back door with secrets. Wait, if I do this... How well is this going to pick up on the... Alright. That's so dumb, but I love it. Alright, which was the right way? Nope. There we go. Alright, sit down so I don't have to...
focus.
You know, I could have probably jumped out and gone to the meditation circle and warped back up, but...
Alright, let's go.
I wanted to complain about the core design. Alright, let's go.
Z!
You okay, Z?
Alright, Z.
You're not painted black and gold anymore.
Do hurry, Cal.
You're not even... I guess it's supposed to be, like, gravity bound, but, like, there's no way her hands are actually held by that.
That droid is mine.
Oh, I didn't expect to find you here.
I suppose I'll rescue myself.
So you survived Ravis.
Yes,
How?
by being good.
The usual.
Ooh, the twirl.
You murdered your fellow Jedi. I struck down those who stood against me.
Yeah, your fellow Jedi.
Leave us or share their fate.
Even
Do
if
you?
you believe the Council betrayed you,
Do you have a split saber now?
they were still your
Or
family.
rather, a double-sided? Because you can't really split with one
How
hand.
arrogant. That you would presume to know what drives me?
What I can see is your obsession with Tanalor has blinded you. Whatever happened, you can't change the past. Trust me on that one.
Perhaps you're right.
I don't believe him.
Past is a chain. I must sever it completely.
Yep. It is a split saber, though. Like, I can see the part where it breaks off, the same as Cal's. Did you get inspired?
The tuner is mine. The droid is mine. Tanalor is mine.
Fighting with your stub hand. Looks glitchy, but that's totally what's happening. Don't break it. We need this.
Master creature have left you in that tank to rot! Freedom!
Z! Okay, well, at least Z is falling with me. Oh, that's an arena. Hey there.
Hang on, Z.
That was the plan.
Oh, you're so cool, though! You throw the split part with the Force! I got a gun.
Trivial.
Oh my god, you're hitting me with
Weak.
like an invisible hand. I used to have that move. I don't have it in this game, though. Ouch, ouch.
You're slipping.
I am slipping.
I
It's bad.
pity you. Can you
Ow.
still fight?
A little bit. You're hitting
fail.
me like phantom hits. It's really annoying.
Amusing. Tanalor is mine, and I will strike down anyone who stands in my way.
That's unfortunate. Alright, you know what?
Is that it? Really? Does it hurt?
A little bit.
LPD. Scared.
Ah. There we go.
How dare you?
Hammer away at him. Gotcha.
Weak.
Who's weak? The guy's getting smacked around? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I need help.
Oh, didn't get up in time. Ah, it was too slow. That's too slow again.
Hey, bud, it's them. You wretch.
I'm wasting too much time being fancy. Yeah. Fell for it.
Another stim.
I keep getting stuck in that one. I was too early or too late. Nope.
You'll have to try harder.
Will I? I think I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Trivial.
This cool soul fight because he's dual wielding with the Force. That's so cool. Did I destroy the saber? Bitter roll. Man, this reminds me of
Hey, back to breath.
fighting Kreia, but Kreia had 3 sabers, and that was also really cool.
So,
This is the guy you told me about.
Little bit.
Yeah. It's as friendly as ever.
You've delayed me long enough.
I like how he has to grab the rope to swing out instead of just like fly or something. He's good. He's not that. He doesn't have a jetpack friend. Good.
You're not getting away that easy.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Two warriors at the height of their powers bound in brotherhood.
Z, stop writing fanfiction as you hang there.
Z.
I got her. Meet you up there.
That was cool. That said, I first tried that boss again. There has yet to be a story boss that has, like, stopped me. Unlike Second Sister in the first game, that she was a real roadblock. Even Taron Malicos was a real roadblock. However, this fight was fun. Obsession. The fallen Jedi faces Cal and Bode. He didn't really face Bode. Bode sort of showed up at the end. On the Lucre Hulk. On the trail of the last remaining compass, Dagon is fueled by an obsession to return to Tanalorr. Oh, you got it already? Oh, cool. Oh, freeing Z. Let me get that. Deep within the Lucre Hulk, Ravis struck, ambushing Cal and stealing the tuner. Escaping to the bowels of the ship, Cal experienced another Force vision of Seer's teachings. This lesson granted Cal the ability to make his way back up the ship. While ascending a turbolift, Cal overheard Dagon and Ravis discuss Centauri Kree and the compass. With the tuner key duplicated, they could access all of Kree's blocked sites. Pleased, Dagon sent an underling to the Force droid to activate it, and ordered Ravis to the shattered moon. Finally reaching Z at the Lucre Hulk control tower, Cal defended her against Dagon's fierce attacks until Bode arrived to help push the fallen Jedi back. In the aftermath, they determined Ravis is heading to retrieve the last compass, and so they set their sights on the shattered moon once more. Alright, back to the moon. Is another health upgrade? Yep. I mean, he took all of my, stims. And, like, I absolutely need all my upgrades and stuff to survive. But the exploration I've done, I'm strong enough to,
keep moving.
Perhaps that's
you know, beat him first try.
Dagon Garrett is positively mad. He kept going on and on about some compass.
Your master created them to navigate the abyss.
This is the first I'm hearing about it.
It's not, though.
She purged that knowledge from your memory.
That would explain it. Well, Dagon is certain that she left a compass for him to find.
Let's hope so.
Dagon sent Ravis to check out another array on the moon. Maybe we'll find it there.
Back to the moon. Great.
Yep.
Oh, Master Kree, why did you send me to free that traitor?
People are complicated. Maybe she thought the Order got it wrong.
If only we could ask her. Please let us leave this dreadful place.
Working on it. Ooh, that was bad. That did not look good at all.
Safest way out of here.
Sure about that?
No.
Fair enough.
Okay then.
You seem nervous. I'm going with him.
Hop aboard, Z.
Oh,
See you at the outpost.
fine.
Yep, I'm coming.
Oh man, last time I was in an escape pod, my master died in front of me.
I hate these things.
Yeah, exactly. Traumatic memories from sitting in an escape pod.
No idea.
You alright, Cal? Are we in sludge? I think we're in sludge. You okay, BD? That a yes? And that's a yes. Gotta shove this open, yeah? Oh, it works! Where we didn't make it that far at all.
Remind me to never do that again.
I mean, I can always fast travel back unless you block me.
Dagon must have sent Ravis to get the compass. Maybe the Force array powers something on the moon.
Realization. While Cal squares off against Dagon Gera, Z managed to free herself. In the aftermath, she realized that Centauri Kree went against the wishes of the Jedi Council and wonders what would have possessed her master to spare Dagon Gera.
It's a guess. But if Rafus is on his way there, that's where we need to be too.
Alright, but, I have side quests I can finally fulfill.
That was nice of him.
So, you're from Coruscant, huh?
That's right. And you?
Here.
This? Swap?
No, go.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Viscid Bog. Did he not give me a skill point when I beat him? Even though I beat
All
him?
set.
Alright, well, there's that path that I can't traverse. Oh, there's the zip line that I have to drop down to, it looks like. Oh, it doesn't want to trace the entire path? Oh, but it does go up there. And then just shoot straight down here. Alright, yeah, I gotta help them, and I also have to go over there for a different rumor entirely. I had to reach the top of a spire to find a thing, though. There's also that box there. So let's see what's over that way first. Saved it. Flip it. Go, Cal, go. Go, Cal, go. Grapple out. Ugh. Oh, that's so cool. There's a slow little, like, wind-up as, like, pull me out of the thing. You know, I wasn't expecting what to find here. It wasn't that,
What is this?
but I'll take it. Obviously, a little trial room. This isn't what I came here to find, though. It's just another thing. Again, I'll take it. Alright, let's get my puzzle-solving hat on. You know, why can't Cal have hats?
Welcome, Jedi. To be
Chamber of
still is to be calm, to allow for wisdom to spring forth. Yet the galaxy is seldom static. Motion, however, can provide clarity. Let truth flow like a river and carve new channels around any obstacle.
Okay. Button. Okay, so now this beam goes there. Ah, it doesn't go across. Oh yeah, because there's water. Oh, wait, stop! Stop! I guess it needs to set on fire first. Then it'll last. Okay. And over here. Really?
Sealed.
Is that the exit then? This is meant to be the exit? Alright then, where do I trail this around? Probably go all the way across, but then this ends here. Can I spin this? What do I do with this? This opens that. Does it do anything there? No. What is it I can access? So there's the two there. But I have no way of making it across. Hmm? Where did I just go? In here, there was a running wall. Oh, it's a hole that I can't access. There we go. Ah, buttons. She said something about staying still and moving, which makes me assume things have to spin. Oh, this closes that. And that's how I trail it around. Alright, that's ignited. I should burn that. That worked. How do I get it over there? Oh, I can do the same by continuing it all around, can't I? Not that button. Well, yes, that button, but this part first. Alright, loop it, the flame goes around. Quickly bring it over here. Oops. There we go. Flame on. Drag that all the way over there. None of that burns otherwise. Sweet. Give me the box. Persistence. Indeed, I was persistent. And now we walk this, and this should take us right up. I think that's the end of it. Aside from that, like, one first chamber, this one is... all the others have been really small. Yeah, this one is too. Ah, there's the shortcut up here, because now I have to drag this up here. Sends a bridge there. Now I wonder about that platform there. Oh no, that's where I jumped across. Never mind. And then... oh. Oh, because there was a door. I walked past it.
You cannot defy the council.
Dagon Gera feels he must do what is right.
Master Rancessus won't allow it.
Insolence or bravery? As Dagon Gera postures in defiance of the council, and Kobo readies for evacuation, 2 Jedi fret over the rising crisis. Wait. Oh, I need flame. Open this. How? I need to get this to reach all the way up here somehow. To reach up there. And apparently the only safe path is from up here. Oh wait, there's water there. Oh, unless it goes around this way. I don't know if that'll count. How? I have to trace a path from here somehow. Can't go through that water. Can't go through that water, but I can go down the stairs. To trace a path, I would go like this. Oh, over here. Fire over. Missed it. Alright, you stepped on it, Cal. I saw that. I can't fire from here. But the idea would be to throw it along the rail here. Is it already breaking apart? I don't quite see how. Hang on, let me go back up here. Do I utilize the shortcut somehow? Because this is all clear pathway. Can I loop it around? Like through the shortcut? Let's see. Come on, keep it lit. Here. Come on. Bridge the gap. Right here, and then I wonder. It does go across the bridge. I can drag this all the way around. As long as the flame stays lit. Don't know if this is intended, but this is the way I've done it. And it works. Therefore, it is correct. Success. That shortcut has to be more than just a shortcut. It was a path. Give me that. It's invisible again, even though I'm indoors. What is it? Recuperation. Recuperation is over here. Minimum of the force meter automatically generates is increased. Ah! That's cool. Because normally the minimum is like 1 push worth. But with that, that'll make it maybe like 2 pushes worth. Alright, I think I cleared everything here. I got the boxes, I got the perk, did the thing. Excellent. Yeah, again, small one. The first ever one I did, was like the largest one. With like the 4 bridges and the shifting of all the bridges and all that. That one was a lot. But all the ones since then have just been small. Like, still big gimmicky, but physically small rooms that you just have to do like 3 things. They just require, you know, more thinking. Like in a different direction. Drop it, please. Drop it. Can I climb up? Thank you. Oh. That was excessive. Let me just make this easier, yeah? Also, there's a thing over there. Ooh. That leads up to here. Oh! I've been here. That's where I landed initially. That's the big door. Alright, well, let me go there first. I've cleared this one. Yeah, I did all that. Where's the spire they were talking about? To get the thing? Alright, well, lift. Why is the camera angled all the way downward like that? Zoom. Make it. Pick up. Good.
What is it?
Let's get out of here.
Sounds like a monkey. Abominable boggling. Oh, you? Oh, you're covered in, like, swamp tar. From the dark of the swamp's seemingly endless tar pits came a creature so mysterious and terrifying, it caused Prospector to flee. In reality, it's just a sticky boggling. You need a bath, bud. I see a health thing. I see 2 dudes chilling. Got my gun ready. Is this the ending of Doom Chapter 1? Really?
BD, stim!
You did not care.
Need a stim!
I'm locked in place when I call my sabers. Oh my god, that's really annoying actually. What am I respawning? Like, the annoying thing about this is that there's 2 dudes, and they do outrageous damage, but that's about it. Like, there's nothing crazy about it. Also, it's the beast bosses that give me trouble, and not the, lightsaber. Where's my jump? It didn't give me my jump. And not, like, lightsaber bosses. Make it. Make it. Make it. Hello? Thank you. You know, it's funny, because in the other game, if I could do this, I would then hit these with slow to make it easy to traverse, but it's not an option this time. Alright, there's my health. Down. Ow, really? That's a dumb hitbox. Finish you. Oh, you're not even a boss, you're just... Second, that's so dumb! I'm in the middle of my kill animation! The stim came out! The hit stun is so ridiculous! Like, it true combos for some reason. Why does it hit me and then stagger me for like 20 minutes? Alright, so I gotta find the weaker one to just take out. Take that one out first. And then I can have an easier time of it by fighting the regular one and hopefully not dying. The fact that it locks my camera looking down at where it used to be is really dumb, because I can't move it when it's doing this. And like, then I have to readjust, and it should look at where it's going instead of where it's been. So which one was the Mire Terror? Alright, here's the weaker one. Oh my god, locking into a combo is annoying. I dodged too early. Oh, I got grabbed. How? Really? I was mashing that.
Help me, BD.
I was backing up.
I need one.
Ooh, just barely dodged it. I dodged too early, apparently.
Hey, BD.
Really? I was dodging, though.
I need help. Help me, BD.
Used to. That was so dumb.
Toss it.
Oh, I got my bonus back. And I got hit. So there goes that health.
BD, stim here.
Oh, come on. Take him down. Yes! I love you, Saber Throw. Give me all my stims back. There we go, that's 9. And this is why I keep a Saber Throw in the back pocket, because when I run out of gun, I have sword.
What have we got here?
Granted, everything else has a Saber Throw, so it's not like I'm never gonna get a Saber Throw if I take Blaster. Oh, max stims increased to 9. Not that, the other button.
I
Thank
need
you.
a stim, buddy.
I'm so glad. That fight was dumb. I'd rather fight double apes in Sekiro than that. Double apes in Sekiro was balanced. That was not. Also, double apes has like fun mechanics where they'll respond to what the other is doing, which makes it manageable. Funny how they do that. Alright, but did I miss something? Almost missed it. I saw it coming up on the map and I was like, spin around, get ready. Assistant switch. Cannot do anything with those? Am I stuck? Yeah, I can't do anything with those, huh? Wow! I did all that to try and do this quest, and apparently I still can't. Why would you give me that quest so early and then be like, well, you can't do it, though? Zig, you came out here too early. No, what do I do? It's a long way down. I'm not surviving that. Is there a bird to let me down? Hello? I'm stuck. There's a wall for me to jump down. Oh, yeah, that wall is striped. There we go. Excuse me, I need the door again. Oh, where are you dropping battle droids off to? Alright. So yeah, I still can't do this quest. At least I did that. I'm more or less done here? I mean, there's stuff to apparently find. Oh yeah, because these little, electro cylinders or whatever that I still can't do, and they hid them everywhere for some reason. Like, the problem I have with that, blocking, not progress, but like collectibles, is it's forcing me to come back later, and not when I'm here next time. What is the lighting? Because, like, it's one thing if it's like, hey, you're coming back here later, you can get these collectibles again later. It's, we lock these off arbitrarily, so if you want to 100% your collectibles, come back when we tell you to. It's sort of just obnoxious. Because I'm not going to get those collectibles because I'm not going to go back anytime soon, because I have no reason to. I have a story to do. I'll explore when I'm around, and when I don't have the option to explore any further, I won't explore any further. I need to lift it. That's why I couldn't get that open before. Look at this, the beginning of the game. Hello? Hang on. My friend is here.
Howdy.
Hi. My friend is here, though.
Carl!
Hey, how you doing?
Stay your wandering boots, my lad, and answer old Scuba. Do I strike cutting fisherman?
Yes?
Not sure what you mean.
Me appearance, lad. Does it warm your shallows? Does it put a sea spray on your face?
You're cool.
You look nice, Scuba.
Let's hope the felt newt agrees, laddie. I'll have to muster all my seaward charms if I'm to lure it into my grasp.
Okay. That looks like shallow water, though, so... Good luck. This animation is just really funny. He's just, like, punching the ground. Frilled newt. New fish. I didn't get an entry yet.
Seems it liked you.
Aye.
There it is.
Oh, no surprise.
Hang on. Frilled newt is technically not a fish, but a salamander, and quite distinctive at that. Nevertheless, they frequent the rock pools and waters of Kobo's Dredger Gorge to rest and hydrate. It is here they are most often caught, as when on land, they are entirely too evasive to pin down.
It is a great talent of mine. You see, the frilled newt is the most sensual of sea folk, skittish, except when it spies a potential mate. Hence my great vanity on this day. It is a shame to deceive him, but I can offer a quiet home in my tank as a recompense.
It's kind of weird.
Sounds fair to me.
Now, shall we continue my tale?
No, thanks, I'm good. Who are you, what you say?
You got any pyrite on you?
Yes?
Can't say I do.
I super do, though.
Then you're nothing. Me? I got a little. Worked all day for it.
Can I see it?
Okay, I lied. I'm fresh out. I'm a failure.
You're clipping through yourself. Also, you're a liar and a failure. I still didn't get another skill point for fighting that. At least I kept my skill points. Oh! Wasn't there... Not this one. Wasn't there a dude with a boat? Yeah! I can now lift it, can't I? Let's go lift that. I remember the pit droid was, like, distressed about having his boat being all, like, stuck in the tar. And I'm like, well, I can't help you, sorry. But now that I have lift, I totally can. Wait a minute. Back up. Right, this was here. Hey, yes. Fixed it. Oh, look at that. Take it. Force essence. I do need it now that I'm using lift and slam. You're welcome.
There. Now you can get to it.
Pit droid recruited. Hey! I didn't realize you were recruiting. I mean, you can get to it, but it doesn't go anywhere because it's stuck. It's still stuck in here, but it's good now, right? Awesome. Alright, where's the nearest point for me to... The world has changed. Call me what you want. I won. Oh, they're not patrolling with a super battle droid anymore. Yeah, the world... Oh, no, he is. Still, the world has changed. Where do you stand again? I want to see if I can push you guys off instead. You don't talk anymore, though. Makes me a little sad.
There you are. Running like a bull pack.
Wrong way.
Damage taken.
Oh well. Bye. Yeah, there's a hammer guy there now. That's new. Now that I've encountered hammer guys, they're suddenly appearing. New force powers that I can use. Power lift, power slam. No, everything else requires 2, it looks like. Okay. Oh, I totally did a point blank counter in the middle of that fight as well, which was lucky. Always helps. Never say no. I do want to get precision release, especially if I'm going to use this on bosses, because getting a perfect one for more, like, power and damage, yes. So I'll save it for 2 to get that. My, dancing blades will have to wait. Hey, you. Yeah, you. What you doing here? Now's not the time. Ow! How did I miss? Explain to me how I missed. Hit detect, please. How did you not care about that time? How are you alive? How are you alive?
A little help, buddy. Just in time.
Dude's got the, like, strongest magic pixel in existence. I don't even need to go this way. I can just sit down and warp. That said, is there anything I still need to unlock here? Oh, I can lift that now. Lift that now. Wait. Oh, upstairs, yes. Yes, there was a big dude across the way, yeah? Yeah, over there. And he has a stim crate. I can now lift that and access. Oh, you're a boss. Interesting. I like that I can negative edge the shots, because I can release it. I didn't fire it, I released it. And it still gave me the counter shot. Oops. That hurt.
Help me.
Dropkick, still dropkick. I don't suppose I can shove you. I can shove you.
You're welcome, Rocco.
Alright. Legendary enemy defeated. That was disappointing. Really easy, really. Like, especially when we started doing her slams and I did my backstep into thrust, which was really stylish, by the way. I liked that. That was cool. But it was also really easy to deal with.
Hope we
now
don't
I
need
have
it.
10 stims. I forgot to heal up to full, and it's fine. You know, seeing the health crate there should have given away that this would have been a boss. But it didn't. At least not initially. Anything to scan here? No? Just another Kuroko Den. Alright, I defeated the matriarch. She, I mean, I guess she was bothering dudes earlier, but now it's not. Alright, that's a thing I can deal with. And then the big guy I can deal with because I could have, what's it called? Because I got the beast communication thing. The beast confused later on, yeah.